under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Ben Bracewell, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy that is your basic four-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curve, slider, and change. Nothing just to be effective.
So stepping in, Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Esteury Ruiz, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently it's strike one. One out, nobody on. One and one. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, a hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Into the box, Ben Ruda. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
First pitch of the AB now. C.J. Abrams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Used the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Base hit.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Winston Sawyer.
In now, Winston Sawyer. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
One ball, two strikes now.
Ruiz on second. Abrams on at first with two down. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Mackenzie Gore, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So here is Mickey McDonald. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Midland, the right fielder.
And now a pitch on the way.
Mickey McDonald.
Pops this one up. Abrams ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Now here's the first offering. Austin Beck comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruda will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Next up, Lázaro Armenteros. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. The pitch.
Ball.
And that misses, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Bases are empty here with two men out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. And now here is Robert Hassel. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder, number 9, Robert Hassel.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. That's inside.
This is skied into short left center. Armenteros comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
Armenteros is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8. the
Next
right
to
fielder,
hit is Joshua Mears. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the two-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
At the plate, number 7. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
And there's ball 1. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to
Now
do.
back.
Middle
Second
cut,
base.
though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
To the plate now, Eggy Rosario, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate now, Esteury Ruiz, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Comes set, the 0-1, fouled off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Missions lead it 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Edwin Diaz.
The first baseman, Edwin Diaz.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swing and a line drive. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those
Batting
shutdown
fifth.
innings, the leadoff
The
guy
shortstop.
ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Into the box now, Robert Poisson,
Ball, that's
as he'll
inside.
look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the harbor plate.
Stepping in now, Tyler Soderstrom. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
So now to the plate, Jordan Diaz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Jonah Bride, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2
Oh,
strikes.
man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated
Batting ninth,
when you make a good pitch
the
and you
second
don't get
baseman,
that call from the umpire.
Marco.
But what does he do? He comes back with a good
Marco.
pitch and gets the strike.
Next to hit, Marcos Brito. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Yeah, he
0-1
made up his
count.
mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Soderstrom leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a
Look out, 1 and
curveball
1.
that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1 and 1. Fastball called strike, 1 and 2. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Now it'll be Ben Ruda, 0 for
Leading
1
off
for him
for
here
San
in this one.
Antonio, the left fielder, Ben Ruda.
Pitch on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's
0-1.
well behind it with the swing.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at
No
a
ball,
slider
2
for a
strikes.
strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him
1
to
ball,
catch
2
something
strikes
clean.
now.
Count is 1 and 2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2.
Count is 3 and 2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
The batter will be C.J. Abrams. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McDonald is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So now here is Winston Sawyer, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-2.
Count full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Beck calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and in next is Robert Hassel. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, number 33, as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mickey McDonald.
The right fielder, Mickey McDonald.
And now the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, center
Now
fielder.
into the box, Austin Beck. He flew out in his last AB. Pitch on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Lázaro Armenteros. Popped him up. Abrams is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And this is over his head at third.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Edwin Diaz. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mears is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping up is Joshua Mears. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Joshua Mears.
And the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
No strike.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as we are all knotted up at 2.
Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
At the plate now, number 7.
Number 7.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He singled in his first AB. In there, and it's even at 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now here's the pitch.
I got the count.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Pitch popped up. Diaz in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
To the plate now, Rosario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there. And he's back standing. Stepping in now, Esteury Ruiz. In the dirt here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Robert Poisson.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
So the next to bat will be Tyler Soderstrom. Singled in his last at bat.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
The bouncer to the left side. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter.
Digging in next, Jordan Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. run the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Now at the plate is Ben Ruda. It was a walk in his last trip.
The left fielder, Ben Ruda.
First delivery to him.
Ball. Down.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and batting next the speedy middle infielder C.J. Abrams. First pitch on its way.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Called strike 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Winston Sawyer. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Jonah Bride.
The designated hitter, Jonah
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he fouled. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Marcos Brito. As the first
Off the
pitch
plate,
misses
ball
to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mickey McDonald. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Pitch on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Austin Beck, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the stretch.
8-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
McDonald is off at first with 2 away. And that one yanked just foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. And it's fouled away.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The next 1-2 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Rosario will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Matt Milberg takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 17, Matt Milberg.
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Robert Hassel.
Number 9, Robert.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. Fastball called for strike 2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Had to wait back on the changeup just to make contact. Again, a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this will be fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And now in the box, number 33. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Joshua Mears. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, as a hitter, you got to tip your hat right there. 2-0, you're sitting all over a piece of cheese, and he pulls the string right there. Let's see if the batter makes an adjustment and sits changeup right here.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder Lázaro Armenteros. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Armenteros.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Count now a ball and a strike. This is in the air to left field. Ruda has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting. First
Next will be
baseman,
the cleanup hitter, Edwin Diaz. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And that's the second out.
the batter, number 3.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Robert Poisson, comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 7. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Number 7.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah. Nope. Outside.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Nope. That's down. Outside, that's a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now to bat, Eggy Rosario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Ball, that's
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Fouled off. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Esteury Ruiz takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Ruda.
To the plate now, Ben Ruda, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, C.J. Abrams, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Ruiz on third, Ruda at second with one away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two pitch is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
So next to hit is Winston Sawyer. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the speedy catcher, Tyler Soderstrom.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Plate now, Jordan Diaz. Pitch is popped up. Number 33 has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Jonah Bride. And a big at bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run from the stretch.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fastball called for strike 2.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Marcos Brito, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
Boy, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the speed threat, Robert Hassel.
The center fielder, number 9, Robert Hassel.
Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. McDonald has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready now is number 33. He grounded out last time up. Now the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Joshua Mears.
In now, Joshua Mears. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Diaz is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 7.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. The tag, and he's in there. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitch a bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Jeff Criswell enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. So now to the plate, Eggy Rosario. 0-1 the count. Diaz trying to get there, and it's a foul ball. in the dirt, and now let's see. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 5-2.
Leading off
To the plate
for the
now,
Rockhounds,
Mickey McDonald.
the right fielder,
He will take strike 1 on the fastball here.
McDonald.
No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next to stand in is Austin Beck. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here it comes. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Digging in will be Lázaro Armenteros. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Pitch popped up. Number 33 is there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Ninth inning coming up. The Missions lead it 5-2. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Esteury Ruiz.
Number 3.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's low.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
In there, 2-1. Criswell, a native of the state of Michigan. He was taken in the second round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping in next, Ben Ruda. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Ball 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ruiz gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around. You come in, that's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, C.J. Abrams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Winston Sawyer.
Next to dig in, Winston Sawyer, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1. 1-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. skied into straightaway right. McDonald able to track it down for the third out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 5-2. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Edwin Diaz. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Next, Robert Poisson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Now
of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
At the plate, Tyler Soderstrom lifted down the line in left. And foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The third baseman, Jordan.
Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Jerry Keel comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 44, Jerry Keel.
Stepping in now, Jordan Diaz. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Fielded cleanly. on the first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now
Striding forward now is the DH. Jonah Bride struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mears is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. San Antonio jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mackenzie Gore is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
When this trio get down to biz, I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in